Hey guys, it's Craig here. How you doing? First of all, I have to apologize for the unstable lighting we've got going on here. I decided to use natural light from outside to do this video, and it was nice and bright and sunny when I started, and now that I've started rolling the tapes, it's gone cloudy. So it might change in and out. But anyway, as long as you can hear me okay, I think that's what's important. Okay. All right. I had a few beers sent to me from a guy named 27 Brewing. This is one of them. This is he put a question mark on the cap, because he said you figure out what this is. And the reason I think for that is that the label is kind of hard to read. I don't know what went on with this beer. Can you kind of sort of see that there? Okay, so I got my magnifying. I don't have my magnifying. Okay. Well, anyways, it says Canadian Brewing on top, and the G is kind of ground out by this flower. And then it says thornless with some blackberry added. 6% alcohol. So I don't know. He just put on the instructions that he sent me, he said, you tell me what it is. Well, let's just drink it. How about that, shall we? And I'll have a little discussion with you as well. Here we go. All right. It smells very nice. It's promising. Let's give it a whirl. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of it here. There. Smells a little bit fruity. I can sense some hops in there. Definitely a, medium-bodied beer. Not a lot of foam. And it's relatively clear. Not perfectly clear, but relatively clear. It's got a little haze to it. So why don't we dip into this, give it a whirl, and then we'll talk, okay? There's a little bit left in there, so I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Cheers. Thanks 27 Brewing for sending this over. And let's see what we've got. It's spicy. There's a spice in there. It's got an almost a ginger kind of thing going on like that, It's spicy. Like it's jalapeno or something, It's good. I just wasn't expecting that. Because it doesn't say that. But again, the label, I don't know what's going on. The label's very hard to read. There's no other information on it that I can see. So, what you see is what you get. And that's what we got. So he told me to tell him what it is. It tastes a bit like a ginger beer with a little bit of a floral or sort of a fruity taste to it, like a blackberry, taste to it. Sorry, I washed my hair. It's all messy up back there. But when the barbers open up, I'll be able to go get a haircut. Don't get me started on this lockdown stuff. It's still pretty bad here. Anyway, tired of it. So, yeah, it's got a fruity flavor and a spicy flavor. And it's mediumly carbonated. So, and it's got some hop profile in there as well. It's quite good. I'm going to enjoy this. Medium to low carbonation, I should say. But that could be because of transit too. We don't know what it went through to get here. So let's let that warm up. But it's very good. I'll enjoy this. 6%. I'll take it easy on it. I'm not going to finish it by the end of this video. So I've been reading comments and things on some of the videos I've made and whatnot lately. And I want to thank you guys for posting comments. I love to hear from you, and it's always a great pleasure to see what you think. I always tell you what I think, and it's good to see what you think too. And thank you for your support. It's always fun to make these, and but as you've noticed, maybe some of you have noticed, a few things have changed over the last year or two. And I've explained some of it. I've set my sights on other projects and things. I've been doing this for a long, long time. And, I shift my interests. But I was sitting thinking about it, I thought, it probably has a lot to do with when YouTube deleted my channels, both the channels, this one and my Vinyl TV channel. And I still do not understand why that happened. I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. Two completely different channels with two different email addresses. Two different subjects altogether. And they both get deleted all at once. And I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything on Google. Nothing to do with Google. I'm just the way I always been. I'm a pretty straight and narrow guy. So I don't know. So when the channels got deleted, I just said to myself, and I had about a week to think about it because they were deleted for a week. And I had a week to think about it. And I said to myself, okay, well, I can try to start all over again on YouTube and create Craig Space Tube. We'll see if we can build another audience and get things rolling again. And I tried that. And it was, it was fun. I think what I was doing was I was in denial that my YouTube days were kind of over at that point. To think that I could rebuild a channel that I've worked 15 years on, I don't even know if I have 15 years left. Right? So after a while, I just thought, you know what? I put my camera away, packed it all up, put my tripods and lights in the bags. I said, that's the end of it. And I set my sights on other things, which I'm still involved with, and I'm happy about that. And about a week later, all of a sudden, my channels were back. I don't know how that happened either. And I did appeal their decision to take the channels down, and they just said, no, it's final. I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, when the channels came back, I was like, oh, this is cool. There's all my videos, and there's all my subscribers, and there's all the comments. They're all still there. This is awesome. But part of me said, yeah, but that just displays the vulnerability to these channels. And if I do say the wrong thing, who knows? I can't put all my eggs in that basket anymore. So I created other projects for myself, and I'm still heavily involved with those projects. And I have a little bit more control over those projects than I do this, because I'm not under the thumb of some huge corporation like Google in those other endeavors that I have going on. So yes, it's different now. Yes, I'm not as fun as I used to be. I'm still the same guy. I've lost the enthusiasm, I guess, for this, because of what they did to me and how it caused me to think about what my next goals were going to be. Once I had those goals established and had my sights set on those other goals, they gave me my channels back. It's like, well, sorry, it's too late. So if anyone's noticed a difference in the way I perform and present on this channel, that's probably why. I have a little bit more of an attitude now than I did before. Before it was like, I just want to make sure I don't piss anybody off. I've got a good thing going on here. I want everybody to be happy and smile all the time. That's what I'm here for. And when they deleted my channel, I'm still a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a very positive person. Sorry, I didn't really do much with my hair before I started this video. And I'm not here to make you upset or upset anybody. I still want you to smile. I still want you to feel good about watching my stuff. And I'm still the same guy I was before. People thought, oh, Craigie's gone all crazy or something. Something's wrong with him or, whatever. Nothing's wrong with me. What's wrong is with other things that happened to me that made me lose enthusiasm for this. Now, you guys and gals who are watching this are very, very important to me. And I'm not going to abandon you. So I'm still going to be here. But the videos might be more like this. I'm still going to cook. I'm still going to make beer and stuff like that. But when you get screwed like that once, it changes your whole attitude on something. And I had a whole week to rearrange my goals. And I wasn't about to cancel those new goals and go back to the old goal when the old goal betrayed me. You see, I think that's where I'm trying to go with this. So I'm less careful now with what I say because I do have opinions and I think I'm entitled to those opinions. And I don't think that, everyone's got a right to say, oh, well, Craig's gone off off the deep end. I'm out of here. It's going to happen, right? That's what's going to happen. I can't help it. But I'm not going to sit here and pussyfoot around when I know that YouTube can easily just do what they did again to me, but like what they did before. So it's time for me to just be, a little more forthright, I think. So that's what I've been doing. Some people like it and some people don't. So that's how it is. And I'm still happy. I'm healthy. I've cut down my drinking a lot. I've realized that at my age, I have to stop thinking that I'm invincible and I can just drink when and however much I want. I had to cut down and actually monitor how much I consume. And when you get a little older, you have to do that. Otherwise, this thing inside you here, this little thing called a liver, it'll kill you. So I have to be careful. And my liver's probably not in the best condition, and I have to deal with that. So I have to cut down. So I'm not making as much beer as I used to, not drinking as much beer as I used to, and I'm not making as much or drinking as much wine as I used to. So there's that too. Things change, life changes, circumstances. We get older, But I do all the same things I used to do. I cook, I shop, I clean, I do all the, I'm not going nuts. I've heard people say that. Not everybody. I've heard it mentioned. I wonder, what's wrong with Craig? He's different. I'm not different. I just have a different direction with this than I did before. And that direction is to be a little bit more honest and forthright with my views. And if you have a thick skin and an open mind, you'll be able to handle it. If you don't, I can't do anything about that. Let's see. So let's see what this is doing. I'm not the type of person who's going to sit there and just listen to one source of information and think, okay, that's it. This is it. Close the book. That's the truth. Move on. No, that's not me. Sorry. I've been lied to many, many, too many times by what's behind the camera there, which is a television. And mainstream media and all that. I've been lied to many, and I know I have because I've dug down deep over the last 15 years. I know. Those of you who haven't done the digging, well, then how can you possibly know? You don't. And I know it's hard to believe and it's hard to swallow, that the news outlets would actually lie to you. But look at two opposing news outlets. I mean, they're competitors, right? One says one thing and one says another. Somebody's lying. Maybe they both are. I don't know. So anyway, that's a whole other topic for another video. I've got another beer in the fridge, and I'll sit here again and I'll talk about that a little bit more. But I'm not just gonna. I'm sorry. I don't just roll over and submiss. Okay, I have questions. I question everything that I hear on the television and the internet. And when I go deep down diving and find things out and look at stuff that I can see with my own eyes that it's contradictory, and I know I've been lied to, well, then that goes into a vault, right? And I keep that information in my head. And see, that's what helps me make decisions. It's what I do, what I believe. And no, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, believe me. I kind of used to be, but I've come out of that. I'm a very reasonable thinker. And I have an objective view of everything. Try to look at everything from a sort of a wide-angle lens. Unlike some people who just watch one thing and think that's it. This is the truth. So anyway, I think I've said enough for today. I do have a brew downstairs, a homebrew kit that I'm going to be doing. I went to the homebrew supply shop the other day and they didn't have any dextrose, so I had to pull that off for a little while. But when I go back there, I'll get some more and then we'll do the video. It's a kit and kilo, but it's really nice. I've already had one of them, and I will review it for you and tell you what it's like. It's nice. It's a very nice beer. So we'll talk about that. In the meantime, this is very nice. It's got that nice spice to it. It doesn't say anything about spices on the bottle. It's funny. Very nice. I'm going to go out and get myself a submarine sandwich and finish my beer and maybe go and get some sleep. This is uncut, uncensored, and, this is it. This is what's on my mind, and this is what I thought about talking about during this video. Thank you, 27 Brewing, for the beer. It's really nice. Very nice. A little bit left in there. Quite a bit left in here. I'm going to take it easy and enjoy the rest of my evening. I sleep at weird times. That's the way it is. I'm able to do that now. And it's nice. So I can sleep whenever I want. It's nice. It's good. Kind of like, retired. And so it's all good. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please thumb up and subscribe if you haven't. There's loads and loads of videos from the past. If you haven't watched them yet, they're still up to date. Information about home brewing really hasn't changed a whole lot. And I've got a couple packages coming in the mail too that I will also be, talking about with you and doing whatever with. And stay safe. Hopefully this, I got one and I had to go out earlier today, so I had to wear one of these. I've always just used, people have all these fancy, decorative, I always refused to pay into the virus. I get these for free. This is what they look like on me. Yes, we still have to wear them where I live. And I don't want to spend a dime on this effing virus and all the people who are trying to cash in, making money off of it. Sorry, ain't gonna do it. Sorry. I know these probably aren't as good as some of the ones you can buy, but they certainly don't fit as well. You have to keep fixing them and everything, which is probably worse than not even wearing one at all. But anyway, all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you very soon, okay? Take care. Cheers. Hmm.